I'm sorry if this is very disappointing for some of you guys.
I will do bit butts.
We're in the car again. We walked to the shops and grabbed some snacks today. Yesterday we did all of our homework in the car, so usually she gets out an hour before Isaac finishes. So yeah, we're just trying to burn time. But it's okay, I got the best company in the world, and she's just enjoying her magic stars. Ooh, something fun happened this weekend. Archie and I got married, and Isaac married us actually. And Ayla, what were you?
Flower girl.
You were the flower girl. Were you the best flower girl ever?
Yeah.
I never played like the wedding game like when I was little, so it was actually like it's so cute when like the kids are involved, because obviously like instead of me walking down an aisle, I always like down my hallway, and then like they put this like fleece white blanket around me, and then instead of a bouquet I was holding like a vase of flowers. But it was super cute. Like Isaac was a really good minister, and then halfway, I don't know why, halfway Archie became the bride. Is that a pumpkin?
Yeah.
And some stars on a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's quite hard for you guys to see. She's got some stars, and then I think the bottom is witch's hat, and then here we have like a bunch of ghosts. Oh! That was a bit more action than I expected.
Put it upside down so I can paint this part. Orange. Can I add some stuff on it?
What?
Ooh, when it's dry up, can I add stuff on it?
Yes, you can. Hello everyone, it's raining very heavily right now. So yeah, the weekend was awful. Archie had to put his precious dog to sleep, Darcy, and things just escalated really quick. We knew she was unwell, but just didn't think, you know, things would come crashing down so badly. And I think obviously it's very heartbreaking and upsetting to watch. So right now the focus is just glad that she's no longer in pain, knowing that she had such a happy and loved life. Before the day that she went, we took her to the beach, her favorite place in the world, and we had a little picnic mat, we sat on it, we watched the waves, and we even shared an ice cream together. She had the best day, and so we'll always have that. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but if it weren't for Archie, if it weren't for Darcy, I probably wouldn't have met Archie, because back then when I was on the dating app Bumble, obviously it's a known fact that if you have a dog in your profile, then like we're gonna look. But like I knew for Archie it wasn't just like a showing thing, because his dog was wearing a costume. It was a snowman costume. So I thought that was really cute. I was very gravitated towards her. She's just such a gorgeous dog. You know, sometimes people think, oh, it's just a dog. It's never just a dog. Like, you're literally talking about like a member of a family here. Also, I want to apologize on the quality of the video in this vlog. I don't know what happened. I must have pressed some settings, so like the resolution and the quality was just really crap, so I hope that's okay. So yeah, yesterday I worked on this. I got it printed today, but I drew this little portrait because I figured, oh, it's quite nice for Darcy to be reunited again with Archie's mommy. The other one that I did is this one right here of Darcy. So after I drop the kids off, I'm going to get my hair cut and colored. It really needs a cut. I think it's the longest it's been in a while. I got this frame today. Just a shame that when you print it on paper, like the quality just you can't really see as well, but hopefully Archie likes this. Good morning everyone. So this is my hair. I cut off about 3 inches. My hair really needed to chop, to be fair. It was just quite dead. Can't really tell if this light, but she was able to like cooled down a little bit, so it's a little bit more ashy. Obviously there's still warmth to it just because like it was really warm before from that tint. I think I have ADHD. I've kind of been like sitting and thinking about this for a while. I have had people in my life, people on YouTube like just ask if I have it. And usually people that ask if I have ADHD are also people that have it themselves. And I don't know, like the first time it happened, I think I got quite defensive. Even though there's nothing wrong with having ADHD, but I was thinking, but I'm not hyper. And it took time for me to realize that it's not so much about the hyperactivity. In my case, it's having the attention deficit, my inability to focus or to stay focused, the fact that I'm super impulsive, and yeah, like sparks just go, I pick things up, I get really obsessed, and then like something happens and I lose interest in it. And you guys know I have been like this throughout the years. You know, I pick up these hobbies and I drop them faster than I start. And I really thought it would be different with the PMU. I know I struggled with vertigo a few months ago, and because of that, you know, I kind of took a break. But I think even if the vertigo didn't happen, I feel like I really enjoy learning things. I really enjoy the therapy and the practice. I realized that I like doing it on latex, I like doing it in silicone, and I just really like being by myself. I just didn't want to get back into it, even though I have a whole studio there with the dancing and my art. Like I always bounce here and there, but I always thought like those are hobbies, right? But when it comes to my work, all my projects, I always see them through the end. And I had a friend, a very precious friend, that happens to be a psychologist, tell me, yes, Lindy, but your projects that you've done through your YouTube career usually last a very short period of time. You know, usually from 3 to 6 months, even like a year if it's longer. And I was very true. And after I do those projects, very rarely do I find myself doing it again. You know, when I wrote my book, as much as I loved it, I just didn't want to get back and doing it. After I designed my bracelet, I didn't want to get back and do it again. I think I've always said, oh, I'm very flaky and I don't have enough grit. I'm definitely very impulsive. I really struggle to stay focused. So, but yeah, for the PMU thing, I think I just want to do it for family and friends. Like, you know, even when I think about it now, what I've also realized is that I really value just being by myself. I think I need it a lot. And I think that's why I enjoyed doing it so much, practicing and perfecting on silicone. But it's not people, right? You need to deal with people, and I'm just so closed off, and I just feel so much more comfortable when I'm just by myself. Maybe I just had this idea of how it would be, and then I realized, hey, I actually really like, you know, flying solo. But yeah, that's how I feel so far. I'm sorry if this is very disappointing for some of you guys. I'm pretty certain like I do have ADHD tendencies. Not enough that like it affects my everyday life in a big way. But I also think like if it weren't for me being the way that I am, then I wouldn't have taken this route as a YouTuber and done those things, because like it just fit perfectly and it just made sense. One of my neighbors who also suspects she has ADHD, she actually forwarded an assessment for me to take. But like it's been like 2 months. I've just really struggled to complete the assessment. Other things I'll have no problem doing. I don't know why. Or maybe in this case it's like, you know, like people who are creative, like they tend to be more whimsical. Maybe that's just is what it is. Thinking about it, remember I was telling you guys that I've been feeling more and more closed off lately. Well, I think that also affected me in a sense that I just really need to be by myself these days. I like being by myself. Like I had a lot of you guys message and say it's okay, Bubs. But I want to let you guys know that like I'm very fine being by myself as well. I think I always go back to doing creative little things, but I haven't quite found something that I'm truly passionate about yet. I think I was very lucky when it came to YouTube and I was able to run with it for so long. Still trying to figure out.